Hello and welcome to Sunday Coffee Hour. I'm Stanley Smith. Each week we have a lively conversation on diverse topics. This Sunday we talked about the advent of the millennials, 401ks, and the MBA degree, and how that has perhaps shaped corporate America values in this country and around the world for better and for the worse. One of the readings this Sunday was from Hebrews about how many prophets are called in the story of the Bible, because just like the prophets, we are called to serve in this life just for a short while, but God serves forever. At National Cathedral, Canon Leonard Hamlin gave a sermon about how we are all marginalized when we define ourselves by our perceived differences, black, white, male, female, rich, and poor. We really do ourselves a disservice when we think we have it all figured out, because figuring it out all needs to happen in our heart and not in our head. At St. James Cathedral, Canon Lisa Hackney James took us on a family car trip of her youth from the bucolic suburbs of Michigan to the rather desolate plain states of Nebraska and Oklahoma. Lisa recalled the full-service gas station of her youth, when the serviceman would squeegee the windshield and blot it dry with that special blue paper towel. She said she and her brothers and sisters plotted how they could negotiate with their parents for perhaps a candy bar or a soda pop, while secretly eyeing the plush toy animals behind the counter. She said they never would have dreamed of asking for what they really wanted. Later, I visited my friend Bill, who is still in rehab. Whenever I visit Bill, the television always seems to be on in the background. And as we were finishing lunch, I recognized the music from the opening of Alfred Hitchcock's North by Northwest. As Bill and I chatted, I noticed the hustle and bustle of Midtown Manhattan in the background. And then I saw Cary Grant breezing through the lobby of the Plaza Hotel for lunch in the Oak Room. The premise of North by Northwest was a case of mistaken identity, which takes us on a journey from Manhattan to the desolate plains of the Midwest, on the way to the Black Hills of South Dakota, with, of course, one stop right here in Chicago, Illinois, for a brief stay at the Ambassador East Hotel. Cary Grant experiences in the film certainly do not hang with last week's conversation at Coffee Hour about locus of control and being the captain of our own destiny. Because Mr. Grant was certainly a victim of circumstances in this film. But what better example of rising to the occasion in even the worst of circumstances than Cary Grant? As Lisa's family car pulled away from the full-service gas station of her youth, I was reminded that as we get all older, we often fall into the trap of looking back at what seems to be the good old days. I know it's hard not to look around today and think we are all victims of mistaken identity. Lisa finished her sermon on Sunday by asking the congregation, what do you want? And that does seem like a hard question. But for me and most of the people I know, what we probably really want is the opportunity to be in community with each other and the rest of humanity. That shouldn't be so hard for us. And it's probably a lot better for you than the candy bar and the soda pop. If you would like to join us for Sunday Coffee Hour, I will include the information in the description, and we'd be happy to see you there. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you very, very soon.